Lady. The lady at the counter was very helpful. An elderly lady asked me for directions. The young lady won the award for her achievements. Woman. She's a woman of great intelligence. The woman in the red dress caught everyone's attention. A woman approached me with a question. Girl. The girl played in the park happily. She's a young girl with big dreams. The girl next door is always friendly. Female. She's the first female CEO of the company. The team is looking for a female lead vocalist. A female elephant leads the herd. Street. The parade marched down Main Street. He lives on the same street as me. The street was lined with cherry blossom trees. Avenue. The hotel is located on Park Avenue. They strolled down the tree-lined avenue. She looked for a new avenue of income. Road. The road to the mountains is scenic. They encountered heavy traffic on the road. The road trip took them across several states. Way. He lost his way in the forest. She has a unique way of solving problems. The way to the museum is marked by signs. Path. The path led through the woods. She chose a career path in medicine. He cleared the snow from the garden path. Lane. She drove in the left lane. The bicycle lane was clearly marked. He lived in a quiet lane in the countryside. Course. The course of the river changed over time. She enrolled in a course in graphic design. He set a course for the nearest port. Travel. She loves to travel to new countries. His job requires him to travel frequently. Travel broadens the mind. Trip. They went on a trip to Europe. The school organized a field trip for the students. She tripped over a rock. Journey. The journey to the summit was arduous. Life is a journey full of ups and downs. The book describes his journey through Asia. Voyage. The ship set sail for its maiden voyage. Her voyage across the Atlantic took 2 weeks. The space voyage was a significant milestone for humanity. Tour. They went on a guided tour of the museum. The band announced their world tour. The city tour covers all the major attractions. Excursion. The school organized an excursion to the zoo. We went on a day excursion to the beach. The group embarked on an excursion into the jungle. Guest. We have a guest staying with us this weekend. The hotel treats every guest with great care. She was a special guest at the ceremony. Customer. The customer complained about the service. She always greets every customer with a smile. The store offers discounts to regular customers. Visitor. The museum welcomes thousands of visitors each year. He was a visitor to the city and needed directions. The hospital has strict rules regarding visitors. Client. The lawyer met with her client in private. Our agency provides personalized services to each client. He's a regular client of the restaurant. Price. The price of gas has gone up. They negotiated the price of the car. The price includes taxes and shipping. Cost. The total cost of the project was underestimated. She calculated the cost of the trip. Healthcare costs are rising every year. Expense. The company will cover your travel expenses. He kept a record of all his monthly expenses. The wedding was an enormous expense. Charge. The restaurant may charge a service fee. She was in charge of the team. The hotel charges for internet access. Fee. There's an entry fee for the competition. The lawyer's fee was higher than expected. A small fee is required for processing the application. Fare. The taxi fare was reasonable. The bus fare has increased since last year. Airline fares vary depending on the season. Toll. The bridge toll is paid at the booth. The toll for using the highway is $5. The stress took a toll on his health. Rate. The hotel offers a special rate for weekends. The interest rate on the loan is 5%. The rate of inflation has risen. Question. She raised a question during the meeting. The question of security was discussed. He had a question about the schedule. Problem. We encountered a problem with the engine. The math problem was challenging. She is good at solving problems. Issue. The magazine's latest issue features an article on health. They discussed the issue of climate change. There's an issue with your account. Affair. The company handled the affair discreetly. The event was a family affair. It was a complicated affair with many people involved. Matter. The matter will be resolved soon. It's a matter of importance. We will discuss the matter later. Mistake. I made a mistake in my calculations. She admitted her mistake and apologized. It was an honest mistake. Error. The system is showing an error message. He realized his error too late. The document was free of errors. Fault. It was my fault for not checking the schedule. The earthquake was caused by a fault in the Earth's crust. Don't blame others for your own faults. Typo. There's a typo in the report. She corrected the typo before printing. The email contained a few typos. Practice. Regular practice is key to improving your skills. The team has practice every Thursday. She put into practice the theory she had learned. Exercise. Daily exercise is important for your health. The teacher gave them an exercise in problem solving. She does exercise to stay fit. Drill. The fire drill took place at noon. He practiced the drill several times. The team performed a rescue drill. Training. He's in training for the marathon. The job requires specialized training. She attended a training session on customer service. Force. The police used force to disperse the crowd. Gravity is a natural force. He forced the door open. Power. The storm caused a power outage. She has the power to change the situation. The car has a powerful engine. Energy. Renewable energy sources are becoming more popular. She has a lot of energy today. The project requires a great deal of energy. Strength. Lifting weights builds strength. She showed great strength of character. The strength of the wind increased. Fight. The soldiers fight bravely. They had a fight about money. The fight for justice continues. Quarrel. The couple had a quarrel and didn't speak for days. They resolved their quarrel amicably. Childhood quarrels are often quickly forgotten. War. The war lasted for several years. He's a veteran of World War II. The book describes the effects of war. Battle. The battle was fierce and lasted all day. They won the battle but lost the war. She's battling a serious illness. Answer. She quickly gave an answer to the problem. We are still waiting for an answer from the manager. He knew the answer to the trivia question. Reply. She sent a reply to the invitation. His reply came as a surprise. I received a reply to my email this morning. Response. The response to the new policy was overwhelmingly positive. He was pleased with the audience's response to his speech. The emergency services rapid response saved lives. Shop. She went to the shop to buy groceries. He owns a small coffee shop in the town center. They stopped by the flower shop for a bouquet. Store. The store is open until 9 p.m. She works at a clothing store in the mall. They bought the furniture at a local store. Way. This is the way to do it correctly. He has a peculiar way of talking. She found a new way to solve the problem. Procedure. The procedure for applying is outlined in the document. Surgery is one medical procedure used to treat the condition. Follow the safety procedure when operating the machinery. Method. Her method of teaching is very interactive. They used a novel method for data analysis. The scientists developed a new method for tracking migratory birds. Manner. His manner of speaking was very formal. She handled the situation in a calm manner. The book is written in an engaging manner. Means. Online communication is a means to stay connected. They lacked the means to finance the project. Education is a means of achieving greater success. Recipe. She followed the recipe to bake a cake. The chef shared his secret recipe for the sauce. This is a traditional recipe for apple pie. Limit. There is a limit to how much one can achieve in a day. They set a strict time limit for completing the test. She reached her limit and decided to take a break. Limitation. We must work within the limitation of our resources. His physical limitation did not hinder his success. The study has some limitations that should be noted. Restriction. The new law imposes restrictions on smoking in public places. They faced travel restrictions during the pandemic. Dietary restrictions can sometimes be challenging. Constraint. Budget constraints affected the project's scope. Time constraints made it difficult to finish on schedule. The artist worked within the constraints of the medium. Period. She lived in Paris for a period of 3 years. The Renaissance was a fascinating period in history. He goes through a quiet period every afternoon. Term. The president is elected for a 4-year term. In scientific terms, the process is known as photosynthesis. She served a term as chairperson of the committee. Duration. The movie has a duration of 2 hours. For the duration of the summer, they stayed by the seaside. The contract specifies the duration of employment. Season. Summer is my favorite season. The team had a successful season last year. This season's fashion trends are quite colorful. Effect. The new law had an immediate effect on the economy. Special effects made the movie more exciting. The effect of her speech was powerful. Influence. Her parents had a strong influence on her career choice. Music has a profound influence on our emotions. He is a major influence in the art world. Impact. The environmental impact of the project is being studied. The teacher had a lasting impact on her students. The new policy had a significant impact on the community. Place. Let's meet at our usual place. She holds a special place in my heart. This place is known for its excellent cuisine. Location. The location of the hotel is ideal for tourists. We need to find a new location for the event. The film was shot on location in New Zealand. Spot. That's my favorite spot to relax. He found a parking spot near the entrance. She spotted a rare bird in the garden. Site. The construction site is off limits to the public. They visited the archaeological site. The company's website is currently down for maintenance. Area. This area is known for its natural beauty. We live in a residential area. The play area is equipped with swings and slides. Position. He holds a senior position in the company. The position of the sun determines the length of the day. She shifted her position to get a better view. Zone. The city is divided into several zoning areas. Please do not enter the construction zone. They entered a no fishing zone to protect marine life. Room. The room was packed with people. She booked a room at the hotel. There's no more room in the car for luggage. Element. Trust is an essential element of a strong relationship. The periodic table lists all known chemical elements. The design incorporates elements of traditional and modern styles. Factor. Cost is an important factor in our decision. Weather is a significant factor for agricultural production. Age can be a factor in learning new technologies. Component. The engine is made of several components. Customer service is a key component of the business model. The course has practical and theoretical components. Constituent. The senator met with her constituents to discuss the issues. Water is a constituent of many beverages. He focused on understanding the constituent parts of the cell. Ingredient. Flour is an ingredient in bread. The recipe requires several fresh ingredients. The secret ingredient made the dish unique. Feeling. I have a feeling that we've met before. She expressed her feelings of joy. He couldn't hide his feeling of disappointment. Emotion. The movie evoked a range of emotions. She struggled to control her emotions. He spoke with great emotion about his homeland. Passion. She has a passion for painting. His passion for music was evident. They shared a common passion for gardening. Sentiment. The card expressed the perfect sentiment for the occasion. There is a growing sentiment against the policy. He was touched by the sentiments expressed in the letter. Chance. There's a good chance it will rain tomorrow. He took a chance and applied for the job. They met by chance at the coffee shop. Luck. I wish you luck in your new venture. He attributed his success to good luck. They had bad luck with the weather on their trip. Fortune. She inherited a fortune from her relatives. He made his fortune in the tech industry. The fortune teller predicted a bright future. Heart. She has a kind heart. He wore his heart on his sleeve. The news broke her heart. Mind. Keep an open mind to new ideas. He changed his mind at the last minute. The puzzle challenges the mind. Soul. She sings with deep soul. He believed in caring for the soul. Her artwork speaks to the soul. Spirit. The team showed great spirit. Her spirit was unbroken by the setback. The festival celebrates the spirit of the community.